Hi everyone and welcome back to Learning Lizards. Today we're going to practice a new letter sound. Do you have a guess? What letter do you think we're going to practice today? If you guess the letter T, you're right. Awesome job. The letter T makes the sound T, 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 T. Can you give that a try? Awesome. When we make the sound for T, 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 we're going to pretend we're watching a tennis game and the ball's bouncing back and forth. So we have to turn our head all the way to one side. T, T, T. And now the ball's going another way. Turn your head all the way to the other side. T, T, T. Good, and that's our action for T. Let's see what Inky and Bee and Snake are up to. Last week they were at a picnic. Watch out, cried Bee. Suddenly a tennis ball landed near them and rolled up to an anthill. Hide, shouted the ants, who disappeared underground. Bee, Inky, and Snake hid just as a boy ran over and picked up the tennis ball. Come on, said Inky. Let's go watch. Two children were hitting the tennis ball to each other. T, 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 t. Click. Inky took another picture. I was looking forward to a quiet afternoon and a spot of sunbathing, sighed Snake. But somehow I don't think this afternoon is going to be a quiet one. Come on, said Inky as she scampered off again. She ran up the tree, along the wall, and jumped down by the tent. Bee and Snake followed and found Inky waiting outside a mouse hole. You might have heard some words in the story that had the sound t, t, t. Let's look and see in this picture if we can find any. Good, there's a t, t, tent. And what's the little girl holding? T, t, tennis racket. Good job. Now we're going to listen to our Jolly Phonics song so we can practice our sound. And if you want, you can stand up and dance and wiggle your body and move around.
When I watch a tennis game, when I watch the tennis game, my head goes back and forth.
Beautiful singing, everyone. Now we're going to practice drawing the letter T in the air. So you're going to have to get out your magic marker. Today I have my rainbow marker. So I'm going to start with my big T. I'm going to draw a big line down and cross it at the top. And I'm going to jump over and do my little T. Big line down and cross it in the middle. Good job. Those are beautiful T's that you drew. And what did the T say? T, 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 t. Good job. Find your magic eraser and erase those T's. Now we're going to get out our magnifying glasses and we're going to do some detective work. We want to know what picture would start with the letter or make the letter sound for T. T, 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 t. I can see a soccer ball, a tennis racket, the number 10, a turtle, a teacup, a tent, and a toad. Does anyone see something that starts with the letter T? I hear someone saying tennis racket, and you're right. Tennis racket starts with T, T, T. I hear someone say turtle and T. You're right. They both start with T, T, T. T, T, turtle and T, T, teacup. Wow, you found everything that starts with T. You're an expert. We found turtle, toad, tent, 10, teacup, and tennis. And we know soccer ball starts with a sound for S. Now we know the letter T says T, T, T. And our action is looking side to side, watching the tennis game. T, T, T. Good. Let's practice some of the other letter sounds. Oh, look, there's our silly friend Snake. Does anyone remember what sound S makes? Our action is making a snake with our hand. You're right, and S says oh, look, there's a little girl at her picnic, and she has some ants on her arm. We remember that that's the action for a, 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 a. A says a, 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 a. Are you ready to try something extra tricky? We can see a word here, and the word has 3 letters, S-A-T. We know that S says S, A says a, a, and T says t, t, t. We can tap once for each letter. S-A-T. And if we say it faster, we can hear the word sat, sat. Good job, that was very tricky. If you like this video and you want to see more, please make sure to like and subscribe.